Hi, folks.
Okay, hey, thanks again for everybody coming out. It's been an interesting week. I just arrived here on Monday from my posting on the East Coast and checked into Northcom Wednesday morning and got right into the business of helping the community and helping the people. And we're very fortunate now to be able to do this. I know there was some discussion about maybe it wasn't going to take place, but I got to tell you, this is very, very important. I won't claim to know Rick Whiskey better than any of you, because I don't. In fact, I only probably met him on Wednesday or Thursday for the first time. But getting promoted to colonel in the Marine Corps is a big deal. It's a huge milestone for any Marine officer, and it doesn't come easy. I think there's about 850 colonels in the active force, and the selection, the cut is significant. And we promote guys because not just what they've accomplished, but really the potential that they have to serve as a colonel. You'll hear senior Marines talk about the colonels in the Marine Corps as the senators, because they run the Corps. And pinning on his rank this morning with his family that could make it and friends is certainly an honor and a privilege for me. So what we'll do is we'll read the oath, come up here, and they'll pin on the rank, and then I'll swear him in one more time, and then I will step out of the way, and he can enjoy the day and make some comments. So with that, appreciate attention to orders, please.
To all who shall see these presents, greeting. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Richard R. Warmbold II. I do by, and with the consent of the Senate, appoint this officer a colonel in the United States Marine Corps Reserve, to rank as such from the first day of July 2012. This officer will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the office to which appointed by doing and performing all manners of thereunto belonging. And I do strictly charge and require these officers and other personnel of lesser rank to render such obedience as is due an officer of this great position. And this officer is to observe and follow orders and directions from time to time as may be given by the President of the United States of America or other superior officers acting in accordance with the laws of the United States of America. To this commission is to continue in force during the pleasure of the President of the United States of America under provisions of those public laws relating to officers of the armed forces of the United States of America, and the component thereof in which this appointment is made. Done at the city of Washington on this 10th day of April in the year of our Lord 2012, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 237th, by the President.
It's actually raining. It's cool. Bring the rain.
I, Richard R. Warmbold, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I'll bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely. Without any mental reservation. For purpose of evasion. I will well and faithfully. Discharge the office on the office on South Denver. So help you God. Oh wow, a lot of emotions running through me first. Very, very kind to the general and his wife Lori to come out there. As he said, he just got here. Nothing like being thrown into the midst of things, taking over operations at Northcom in the midst of a unprecedented wildland fire here locally. The neighbors that are here, thank you. It's a miracle our houses are still standing, and we will get through this. For those neighbors that lost, their homes, they too will get through this. And it's just been a wonderful outpouring of support, and just seeing how strong this community is. So this rain right here, very much welcome. So it's not raining on my parade. This is a beautiful thing. So before I say too much more, I'd like to call out my wife Annie, who's been my rock for the past 10 years really. Even though we only got married in 05, but she's been supporting me through deployments, moves, child rearing, and this isn't about me. There's two people, that are symbolic. One, my wife pinning on one shoulder, representing the family that allowed me to get here. The other one, Tom Kofal, Master Sergeant retired, who was my staff in COIC in Iraq and kept me out of trouble, watched my back, and on a couple occasions kept me alive. So I'm not here. I'm here because of the Marines that have done great things. Also, Sergeant Dominguez is running around here somewhere. Always up in the back in the green shirt. He was my gunner back in the day. He's now living here too. So again, this isn't about me. I had a wonderful support network, family that brought me up to the Marines that have done amazing things. And Annie wanted to come on up.
First of all, I have to say I'm shocked that he's letting me say anything because I tend to embarrass him a little bit. As you know, Marines are very proud. They don't like to toot their horn, so to speak. But I am so extremely proud of my husband. I usually wait till he leaves the room, and if anybody will listen, I tell him some of the things he's done. Most recently, and I may get him into trouble, Sunday morning, 5 a.m., he left our friend Stacy's house, ran 8 miles up through the hills, down to see that our house was still standing. So that morning at the press conference, not only did I know that we had a home to go back to, but I was able to call 4 of our closest neighbors, and you can imagine, particularly the women, who were in tears. He's crazy, we know that, but he's brave, and he does what needs to be done. I should have prefaced this by saying anything I say about this man right here applies to so many people here in the military, spouses, families, and now the community. Just dedicated, hardworking, give you the shirt off the back. I've never met, until I met him, I thought I knew what dedication was. I thought I was pretty hardworking, had a good work ethic. I did not know until I saw how he worked. When he stood up the Iraqi Advisor Training Program, we were in 29 Palms, California, middle of nowhere. He'd leave before sun up, he'd come back after sundown. Rarely saw his child. Another thing he doesn't like me to tell about, but that following spring, it was, I'm going to say March maybe, and he had a half a day off or something. And I said, so when will be your next day off? And he said, July 4th. And I said, oh no, that's funny. No, really. And he said, July 4th. So they worked 72 days straight. He took half a day for his very first Father's Day on a Sunday, spent time with his 9-month-old baby, and he went right back out to the field. He never complains. He does what needs to be done. I've learned so much from him, and I'm just so extremely proud. Really want to thank everybody for coming, and family who drove for 3 days. Friends from California, when Rick said, no, don't come, the town's on fire, they came anyway because they wanted to be here for this. And it's a small group, but it's just a dedicated group. So thank you so much. Honey, I'm so proud of you.
True thanks right now. There's 2 people I want to single out. Connie there in the white shirt. Her husband Barry right now is flying those C-130s, dropping the slurry, and those are some of the heroes. The other, Stacy in the flower dress in the center back holding Samuel, is our true angel, because when they said bug out, we had a number of calls. Stacy was one that said, we want you guys here. So we occupied their guest room until my dad came to town, and we joined the Michigan crew at the Marriott Rockrimmon, only to be evacuated about an hour and a half later from there. But Stacy was a true angel, and her husband JT right now is up on the fire line. So we appreciate both those ladies representing their husbands here, because there's what the firefighters did that night after going in there and seeing it. Wow, that anything's still standing is just testament to what they were able to do up there. Again, it's been a wild ride this week. We feel very fortunate. I thank you all for coming out here. Neighbors, friends, Marines. Carlos, thank you and your family. I appreciate you reading it. I don't think I can read some of those words in that document. General, again, thank you for coming out. And please, if your schedule allows, I know everyone's got a lot of things, I'm throwing this out there, but we're heading down to Trinity Brew. Love to socialize a little bit more. If you want to get some photos or whatever, this is a great backdrop, and I appreciate the Garden of Gods Club lights coming up here. But again, enjoy your Sunday. Just take some pictures, and if you want to join us at the brewery for something to eat or drink, great. If not, we totally understand. Thank you all, folks, very, very much.
I'm not taking a photo of you.
I'm in the helicopter.
That's the helicopter. All right.